Sing rest, sing rest. All right, so we got the thumbs up. We're going to have Nhan versus KuKuCachoo.
KuKuCachoo was proving himself here on stream earlier, and we know Nhan needs no introduction, so this could be a very exciting fight.
All right, we have two very fast characters. Stage dominance is going to be less important to like dominance in the air off stage, as these two both have incredible recoveries and incredible off stage play.
Have you ever seen someone do less than 1% of damage? Oh, this is gone.
Well, that was from the ink gun?
Yes, yeah. Just a little bit of ink spray, that 0.7%.
Sometimes you just got to get it on their J's, and like that's enough to send them into a rage. Like sometimes that's all the damage you need. But for right now, the damage is really going on KuKuCachoo's side, here known as Kuku. Kuku's is taking a lot of damage, and Joker's been doing a lot of work keeping him at the edge here, keeping control of the stage. But a very quick turnaround from Kuku is using that quick momentum that Inkling has to try and take back control. But we're right back at first base. That stage, back to stage control.
Kuku got off his nice little bread and butter to put his opponent at about 50. That's something he's been consistently able to do. It's what he does next that counts.
Well said.
And Arsene is showing up any second here. If Kuku gets so much as one hit on him, Arsene...
If but 1%, if less than a percent.
Yes.
So that less of the percent comes in, and we have Arsene.
Excellent use of the gun there to get back on stage against Arsene, but unfortunately I can't even get the words out before Arsene catches up.
So, but here's the thing, like if a lesser Arsene player...
That's a good berry.
A lesser Joker player would see Arsene and just start rushing in for kills. When you get that, you cannot just start freaking out like now is the time for damage. You have to play smart. I think a good Joker player plays the same way with or without his big brother. However, for this Inkling is really trying to rack up some damage and try to close this gap. And Kuku has done a great job is just racking this damage up, but it's just now a matter of trying to get this kill.
And getting it soon before you give Nhan too much extra credit to play with. He wanted that booyah, quite true, nice. But he managed to sneak in the back air though. Seals up the stock, very manageable percent deficit. Could make it up right here.
Already almost halfway there. Oh, about halfway there. However, that gap is going to open a little bit more. We have Joker without Arsene, which puts these two like on kind of a damage plane. And it's just going to be who can get the other in the air into tumble fastest.
Nhan's at a percentage where he's just managing to slip away from some of these early conversions that Inkling likes to do. So,
right.
He's going to have to hunt and pick for these neutral ones a bit more.
Now the big damage is coming out for Kuku, so he's going to have to play a little bit more careful, a little smarter, try and keep away, and maybe even try and burn out some of this time. It's running out quick. Oh, a nice jab combo just to build damage.
Really want to get back on stage and get the grab.
Did you see that lag? Oof. Arsene just kind of like do.
But without Arsene, that back air isn't packing nearly as much punch.
That one did. That did. But we have it once again. We have Joker at a dangerous percent without his big brother to help. And we have just Kuku trying to close this gap in damage and try and get a kill before he gets too far into the red.
I always like have flashbacks to Joker's original down gun and how devastatingly easy it was to gimp with it before it got nerfed. And every time I see down gun off stage, I'm like, oh. Stop. Where is it going to go?
Well, there's actually an old saying about that kind of thing. It's the old saying goes, it's nerf or nothing. That was
super deep edge guard.
That you're allowed to go that far down when you have a stock.
At that point, there really wasn't any way for him to reliably get past that bear without just air dodging, and at that point, you weren't recovering. So it was pretty safe to go for.
So, in this last match, what did you see that you think could have helped that Inkling in this next round?
Honestly, I think it's just a matter of tightening it up. He had the right idea. Nhan was just out executing. here and there, and it's those small interactions that add up when you're going up against a good player with a very solid and fast-paced character.
Okay. Coming into the second match of this set at Small Battlefield, we're going to hopefully see if that indeed Kuku can try and tighten up his gameplay. And it looks like it, opening with 66% the first 10 seconds, being returned by 27% from Nhan. This could be the kind of comeback we need. You usually see the loser of the second match figure out how to win, and then usually come back and win the second one. And the third is just like a bare knuckle brawl. An awesome grenade off stage to try and get that damage built up. Just getting the Joker covered in paint, that nice black trench coat, real edgy kind of stuff, colored just with this devastating amount of beautiful yellow about it. Really trying to ruin this goth drip he's got, but nothing like an up smash shotgun blast to the zone.
It seems that he took my advice. He's really tightened it up, and Joker's just out here looking like a bumblebee, frankly.
I mean, to be fair, your advice was get good. And yeah, he did. He's like, oh shit, I forgot, I have to get good.
To be fair, it was correct.
It was the correct advice. Yeah, so far he has turned around with a vengeance so far. He opened it with an immediate 50%. Now he is just running up, grabbing, slamming, and just dominating this air game, putting Nhan on the defensive constantly.
He seems to have really dialed in those conversions off of the grab. Very nice, and just barely manages or misses timing out the Arsene there.
It's not like that, that stack was gonna go unanswered, and yeah, I think it's always the best move to try and time out Arsene, play more defensive, get your kicks where you can get them. But 109% without Arsene, this is the time to
move. Drag down up air into the grab. So
bread and
saucy.
butter combos. But right now, the Inkling needs to move into a position to try and get something heavy and get this stock taken out halfway to Big Brother time. And this percent is slowly building. This could be mashed out in time. And at even 122. Oh my goodness. We're gonna have to. He's gonna have to change
cam on that
controllers
man's
at the end of
hands.
that. Yeah.
His knuckles are bleeding after that one.
So
that was a great little mix-up to get that roller, though.
Nhan is building back this type of damage. As soon as he gets Arsene, Inkling is well and over a kill percent right now, so he could just land a solid hit just like that, even without his big brother.
Doesn't need Arsene.
Just goes.
That puts KuKuCachoo in a very compromising position right now. You need to take this stock before Arsene shows up.
Answer now.
It very much could decide the game.
That is exactly what he needed. Resets the Arsene meter. We are back at a tied game.
Nhan starting it off with a percentage lead, but this is just really one grab for Inkling before it's an even game again. And here we go.
There's the grab, and there's the lead, just
but
like
there's
that.
Arsene.
Oh,
you're going to have to outplay it at least once.
But there's
no avoiding that to take a game.
But there is avoiding that, and we're seeing that. Just pulling away, jumping, trying to stay out of the range.
Excellent.
Get that grab, get that pummel, it holds him, and you just don't want to start building that damage back. This is definitely KuKuCachoo's right move here, is let Arsene burn out, now go in.
Nhan deciding to let it burn out at the end there, deciding that he can either lengthen the game enough or close it out without Arsene, but he did not try to push the envelope in those last few seconds. And we're about to find out if that was the right decision or not.
It's easy to say if it's right or wrong at the end of the fight, but if he went in, he was going to start getting dangerous, he was going to start getting sloppy, and that could have been a bigger risk than just letting it go out and starting back in neutral.
Sure enough, Arsene is back, and I don't think that we're going to see this meter run out.
Oh!
Woo! That was a saucy little combo.
That was